Oh dear students, so today this is the revision short 8. We'll be talking about the important topic here, that's pollination. We'll be discussing about pollinators. We will be discussing about different methods of pollination, types of the pollination. It's very important. This is going to be the very important topic because many questions have been asked from this particular topic in CBSE exams. So you know that pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma of a pistil to bring male and female gametes together for fertilization. Now, in flowering plants, male gametes are inside pollen grains and female gametes are inside the embryo sac. Since both are non-motile, they cannot reach each other. Pollination is the mechanism that brings them close together. Now, when we talk about pollination, is essential for fertilization. You know this thing, and genetic diversity in flowering plants achieved through different agents and mechanisms adopted by the plants. Now, types of the pollination. Number one, it's very important, is autogamy, which is also called as self-pollination. Autogamy happens within the same flower. It is rare in open flowers, but common in cleistogamous flowers. These cleistogamous flowers, they never open. It's a special case. So here, synchrony of pollen release and stigma receptivity is required. Anther and stigma, they should be close together. Then examples are viola, you have oxalis and commelina. Here, examples are very important. Keep this in mind wherever you have the types of the pollination. The examples are very, very important here. So number two is Geitonogamy. Geitonogamy is the pollen transfer between different flowers of the same plant. It requires pollinating agents and genetically similar to autogamy. This is genetically similar to autogamy. Although pollen is transferred by agents like insects or wind, genetically it is similar to pollination, self-pollination itself, because pollen comes from the same plant. Then number three is xenogamy. This one is very important. This brings variations. This is cross-pollination. And xenogamy introduces genetic diversity, leading to healthier and more adaptable offsprings. I told you there is one special case, that is this cleistogamy over here. Special case of autogamy. Flowers do not open, they are closed, and assured seed set is here, no dependence on pollinators. So 100% of pollination will happen here because this is a closed case. Flowers, they do not open, they are closed. So the self-pollination happens here. The number two is agents of pollination. This is very important. You can see here wind pollination, then we have water pollination, we have this animal pollination, which is also called as zoophily. Then there are some special cases which we'll be talking about. So wind pollination is uncertain. So plants compensate by producing huge amounts of pollen grains. Flowers are usually dull and nectarless. So this is very important. What are the features of the wind pollinating plants? Examples are grasses. Then you have maize, corn. Then number two is water pollination, which is also called as hydrophily. In Vallisneria, example is given here. It's very important. Vallisneria, hydrola. And in marine, you have zoostera. Just remember, freshwater, you have two, Vallisneria, hydrola, and marine zoostera is there. These are the examples. So in Vallisneria, male flowers float on the water and reach the female flower. In seagrass, pollen travels underwater and is ribbon-like. So this is very important distinction between the two. Then you have why water and wind pollinated flowers are they are dull. Let me just, why are they dull? So there is no color. These flowers do not actually need to attract animals. That's why they are dull. So bright colors and nectar, that is unnecessary for them. Then you have animal pollination, that is zoophily. Here animals visit flowers for food rewards like nectar or pollen. During this process, pollen sticks to their bodies and is transferred to another flower. So the features were here are bright color flowers, and fragrance should be there, nectar should be there, and sticky pollen grains. These pollen grains should be sticky. That's how they attract the pollinators towards them. Then there are, this is very important here, spatial mutualistic relationship. This is very important. Yucca plant, yucca moth, and Amorphophilus, that is foul smell. Now you are in yucca, both plant and moth, they depend on each other for survival. So such a relationship is called as mutualism. It's an obligate mutualism. So remember, obligate mutualism. Then you have one more case here. We are talking about pollinators versus nectar robbers. This is important thing. So these two special cases which I have written here, this one and this one, they are very important. You see, not all visitors help in pollination. Only those that contact both anther and the stigma are true pollinators. So these pollinators, they touch anther and stigma. What are the nectar robbers? They take reward but do not pollinate. They are robbers. So I hope this was easy for you. You can easily understand what is written here. This is the summary of whatever is there in the textbook about the pollination. You can watch the video 2-3 times and then you can understand it fully. Thank you.